Welcome to another American River College Athletics broadcast brought to you by Stones Radio Networks. Coming to you live from beautiful campus of American River College in Sacramento, California. Today's game is sponsored by United Rentals, Ace Body and Towing, the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, Grateful Bread, Super Taco, and Taylor Builders. To get you ready for today's matchup, let's send it up to the booth to the legend,
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Beaver Soccer Stadium on the campus of American River College in lovely Sacramento, California. It's time for ARC Soccer, presented by the Stones Radio Networks. I'm Mark the Phantom Lowe. I'll be here giving you the action. Stones McCoy is behind the glass doing all the technical things that bring you all the pictures, so you can see the Beavers take on the Consumnes River Hawks, a Hawks team that's actually having a very good season, 7-2-3 overall and 2-0-1 in conference play. So they have been playing very well. They score an average of 2.5 goals and give up an average of only a half a goal. So their margin of victory is quite good. And they come in here to take on a Beavers team that is kind of reeling a little bit. They are 6-1, 0-3 in conference play. They've been missing a lot of players in the games that we've been doing lately. We've got CC Gallegos back, and she scored in the last match, which was a loss to San Joaquin Delta College, 7-3. And the thing to focus on there, if you're a Beavers fan, is the 3 goals that they scored, as they hadn't been scoring in the couple of matches before that because of not having enough players really to mount a good attack. But CC Gallegos came back. She scored in that game. Amelia Servant, who has really stepped up in the absence of some of the other players, she scored twice, but the Beavers still fell 7-3. So they're getting ready for action today from the Beaver Soccer Stadium. A really pleasant night, which is going to turn a little chilly. That's my prediction with my meteorology degree. But we've got a really good crowd out here to check out the match. The Beavers have said 6-1 on the season. They're going to start with CC Gallegos up front with Katie Kreskinskaya. In the middle, we've got Tori Sanchez, number 30. We've got Maddie Garcia, number 6. Number 10 is Delaney Watson. Number 11 is Amelia Servant. In the back, we've got number 12, Natalia Herzig-Lopez. Number 18, Madison Miller. Number 32, Faith Waltrip. And number 13, Emily Hansen. Julia Mann, the co-captain. Number 25 is in goal for the Hawks. They'll start off with Zara Mujica in goal. In the back line is number 17, Catherine Smith. Number 3, Angelina Dedu. Number 10, Nicole Morris. And number 12, Alana Smith. In the midfield, they have Brenda Jimenez, number 13, Mandy Theo, number 4, and Natalie Cervantes, number 16. Up in front, Angelina Ortiz, number 6. Rosalie Beckham is number 7. Dayanara De La Cruz, the leading scorer, is number 14 for the Consumnes River Hawks. As they will go from our right to our left, the Beavers in red. On our left to our right, the Hawks will be wearing white with the black numbers. As we're just about to get started here. Pete DeFore on the mic for the PA, so if you can get around that, get by that, you'll probably have a nice time at the stadium here today. It's good to have Pete back. He missed the last match. I don't know where he was. I think he was on a hot air balloon ride or something like that. He does stuff like that now that he's gotten elderly. So he's probably either doing that or playing shuffleboard, something like that. Anyway, time to get going here from the Beaver Soccer Stadium. Beautiful facility on the campus of American River College. CC Gallegos over the ball at midfield as the referee comes out and surveys the scene. Probably mentally counts the players on each side to make sure everybody's playing kosher. And we are underway. Delaney Watson with the control. Header is all the way back toward the goal for the Hawks. It's corralled by Mujica, the goalie. Two and a half goals per match for the Hawks to their 7-2-3 record. Watson with some aggressive defending here in the back. And it's going to go all the way back to the goalie for the Hawks. Second of 3 straight Tuesday evening affairs with the women's soccer team. And we will bring them all to you here, presented by Stones Radio Networks. Now working the left side, here come the Hawks. Sending all the way down to Rosalie Beckham. She's defended down there, marked in the corner. One-on-one situation, well defended by the Beavers and knocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Beckham. Looks like she'll give it up to number 3 to do for the throw-in. Comes out toward the middle, but the Beavers a nice defensive job to try to get it out of there, and they do. It'll end up in the hands of Julia Mann. The co-captain, along with Delaney Watson. Big header by the Beavers trying to get something going offensively early on in this match. Here comes Dedu trying to get it into the middle. It's poked out of there by Delaney Watson, but goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Angelina Dedu. Sophomore from Pleasant Grove High School down in Elk Grove. Beckham again with control, and that's going to probably get a corner for the Hawks. Rosalie Beckham, number 7. She's from McClatchy High in Sacramento. Just getting started here from the Beaver Soccer Stadium. Mark the Phantom Low here with you with Stones McCoy, presented by the Stones Radio Networks. And here's Beckham with the corner. She'll swing it in toward the goal with the right foot. She does. It's headed by a teammate, but popped on top of the net and over the bar, and it'll be Julia Mann with the goal kick for the Beavers. Sends it out right to Rosalie Beckham again, but it's jumped on by Tori Sanchez. Watson sends it back to Tori. She gets by a defender, keeps it in, sends it down for Cece Gallegos through her legs. Picked up by the back line. Garcia to Watson. Well defended and taken away, but Garcia's back on it. Excuse me, that's Herzig Lopez. Came up with it and gets to the middle. A heavy touch there by Katie Kreskinskaya, and it goes back to the Hawks. And they'll send it down that left side. Faith Waltrip is all over it for the Beavers. Ends up to Julia Mann. She tries to get it out of there. Poked away and controlled by Consumnes, but well done defensively by Amelia Servin to come back and help out. Hawks control. Out about going out back toward midfield. Angelina Dedu with it. Crosses it over. All the way over to the right side. Gets by one defender, sends it into the corner. Comes back to the left foot, sends the cross into the middle. It's well defended by the Beavers. Poked away, taken back by the Hawks. The shot on goal. Julia Mann's going to go down on the dive to her right, and she keeps it out of the goal. So first serious shot on goal right there by the Hawks in the 5th minute. Dedu saves one out over here on the sideline. He's going to send it down. And there goes Beckham again down the left side, and she is offsides. Pass was laid there by Dayanara De La Cruz. And she was looking for Beckham, but Rosalie offsides, and the Beavers will put it back in play. 6 minutes of action here from Beaver Soccer Stadium. It'll be Herzig Lopez putting it in. Back to Waltrip, and it ends up back with Julia Mann. Hawks switch it to that right side again. Second time they've tried down there. Good defense in the corner by the Beavers, and ball is still alive. Nifty move, gets it into the middle, and it'll come all the way through. Beckham will run it down on the left side. She'll send it back in, but away from the goal. Cleared out of there by American River, but Dudu is right on it. She's about 30 yards away. She'll send it toward the goal, and Julia Mann gets up and makes the play. So a pretty strong kick by Angelina Dudu from about 30 yards away. Mann timed it perfectly and plucks it out of the air. Beavers yet to mount an offense here in the first half, first 6 or 7 minutes. They're going to send that one down and try to find Cici Gallegos, but it's going to be a foul called on the Hawks, so the Beavers will get a free kick about 40 yards from the goal. Maybe a little bit longer. Let's see who takes it, if it's Delaney Watson. We're in number 10. Eighth minute of action. Beavers with Watson sends it down low, trying to find teammates on the left side of the box there. Doesn't get it cleared out, but then the Beavers are in control. Let's see how they can move it, trying to get it back out to the middle, but that's too strong with the header. Hawks under control by about midfield. They'll send it to the left side where it'll be taken away. But the pass sent it for Cici Gallegos a little too short. Give and go by the Hawks. Defended well by the Beavers. Amelia Serban working one-on-one there at midfield, and she is fouled and shoved with it. We're going to have a yellow card right away. I believe that was number 4, Mandy Thau. Number 4, Mandy Thau gets the yellow card. And Beavers give it back. Although I don't know how they got it back after the yellow card was issued, but it'll be Brenda Jimenez. Off the Beavers on the right side, it'll be a throw in for Consumnes River College. The Hawks looking to go 3-0-1 in conference play. Top of the box, knocked out of there by the Beavers. Poked out toward midfield, but run down by the Hawks. Tenth minute of action. So far, one excellent attempt by the Hawks, one saved by Julia Mann. Coming down the right side, attacking from that right wing. Deflected by the Beavers. It's a fortunate thing, too, because that was going to go right toward the goal and cause some problems for Julia Mann, but her back line picks her up. There's a cross into the middle. Beckham is waiting for it. She gives it a shot, but it's far, high, wide, and left. So a good cross by the Hawks gets over to Rosalie Beckham. She has a goal and 2 assists on the season. She was trying for goal number 2 right there. But it's a little high and outside, and so Julia Mann will put it in play again. Looking for Tori Sanchez. Tori tries to poke it away, coming in. It's try to send that back to Julia Mann, but it's going to go over the inline. So Faith Waltrip tried to send it back to Julia, a little bit wild and to her right, and so it ends up being a corner for the Hawks. So Beckham sets up for another corner. It's down low, and it's going to be too far left out of play. So tried to get that one a little closer to goal and misjudged a little bit. We're going to have a substitution, it looks like, for the Hawks in the 12th minute. Number 23 entering the match, that's Ariana Alvarado, sophomore out of Elk Grove High. And it will be Julia Mann putting in play, trying the left side this time. Beavers come out with control, try to lay it out, but it's taken back by the Hawks. Try to lead pass right there, almost connected, but well defended by CRC. And their pass is going to be, was it saved? I don't think it was, but it is. No flags go up, so they have possession. Working that right side again. Now switch it all the way over here to the left. Adu is calling for it, but it's sent down for Beckham and deflected out of play by Herzig Lopez. So Dadu will throw it in and look for Beckham. Trying to get a little give-and-go situation right there, and they do it. Dadu's going to go down and try to save that one. Crosses it, and Mann watches it go over the net and out of play. So Mann will put it back in play again. Beavers still have not, I don't think, been in the area around the goal. We've been playing this on about 2/3 of the field and mostly defended by ARC. Foul on the Hawks. A little bit overzealous there. Beavers looking for Tori Sanchez. They find her. She's going to try to get around two defenders and then put that one over to the left side. Nicely done, but the pass a little bit too strong. It's taken back. Consumnes looking to the middle now. Herzig Lopez with a nice defensive play, pokes that one away, puts it back in play, looking for Katie Kreskinskaya, who hasn't had much activity so far. And here come the Hawks back. They work with Beckham on the left side. Get it back out the middle, then back to Beckham. It might be a little bit too strong for her. She tries to save it, but it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for Herzig Lopez and the Beavers. CC Gallegos comes back to try to be perhaps the recipient of the throw-in. They couldn't get it to her, though, and Beckham picks it up. Jimenez reverses field. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but it ended up about halfway between the goal and the corner, so it'll be Julia Mann putting it back in play for the Beavers. 6-6-1 on the campaign, 0-3 so far in conference play, trying to break through with their first win against a very tough Hawks team from CRC. Man trying to clear it out there. Beckham goes up to try to hit it. She's just a little too short for it, but she puts defensive pressure on Lopez. Picked up that time and sent through. Nicely done. Oh, just missed it. Handled it. Kreskinskaya almost had it. A little bit too strong, and she lost it, picked up by the Hawks. And here they come down the side, or right side again. Beavers defender puts it out of play. Throw in at midfield for Consumnes River. And no, we're no closer to solving the Consumnes River controversy. I think Consumnes is the educational choice, and everybody calls it Consumnes, so figure it out. Anyway, it's the Hawks, and they have possession. Trying to send it out to the middle. Nice defense by the Beavers out in the middle. Serving out there. Sent down the right side a little bit too strong, and it's out of an offside call anyway on the Hawks. So free kick for the Beavers from that spot. Just about to get into our 17th minute of play here. Beavers still trying to mount some sort of offense. CC Gallegos back in the lineup after missing a couple of games. Leading scorer for the Beavers, 9 goals. Trying to work the middle, but that pass is jumped and intercepted. Beavers only giving up 1.5 goals a game, so that one is going to come all the way to man. They averaged 1.7. They give up 1.5, and they're 6-6-1 on the season, so it makes sense. But even when they were down a couple of players, they put on a couple of tremendous defensive efforts, losing just 1-0 to Modesto in our last outing. Sanchez sent it over there. Beavers with it in the back line, a little strong, a little heavy touch, taken back by the Hawks. They send it out to that right wing toward the goal, and Mann picks it up. Not much on that shot. I think it was probably designed to be a cross, but easily handled by Julia Mann, the sophomore goalkeeper. Right side again, all the way down to the end line, and keeps it in. Sends it into the middle, bodies it up, poked out of there by the Beavers, comes back. The Hawks on it, shot, and Mann scoops it up. A lot of activity around that goal, and Julia Mann keeps a clear head, waits for it to emerge from the pile of bodies, and scoops it up and puts it back in play. We've got a whistle, and I think it's because we have a substitution coming on for the Beavers. Jaden Hardy back in the game for the Beavers. Hadn't seen Jaden in a while. She is on the pitch working in the back line with Faith Waltrip, Madison Miller, and Natalia Herzig-Lopez. Beckham with the ball, puts it back toward Julia Mann, who's going to have to come out of the box and try to send it down the line, but too strong for Tori Sanchez, and the Hawks will throw it back in play. And they'll go for that left corner again. Double team by the Beavers to clear it out of there. We're going to have out of play. Thought we saved it down the line there, but not according to the judge. And here's Angelina Dudu throwing it back in. She has Beckham working in that corner. She has Jimenez coming in the middle, and it is Brenda Jimenez. Sends it all the way over to the right side, and it goes past the teammate and should get out of play, so it'll end up being a goal kick. So Mann will put it back in play. This has been the problem so far for the Beavers. They haven't managed to really retain possession on them, many of their goal kicks. Gonna have a call against the Beavers, and it'll be a free kick from about 45 yards away for the Hawks. And just a whistle for no apparent reason. Everything's ready now. We're going to play it short. Let's see if that whistle stops. Now she's going to go for goal. Mann waits for it. Comes out and gets it. Struck solidly, but right at Julia Mann. They were going to play it short, and then the extra whistle came in and decided to go for the goal. Again, the free kick is controlled by the Hawks and sent down that right side. Hardy with defense, just getting the game, and she takes it away. Give and go to Jaden Hardy, working that left side, coming up to midfield. Looking for a teammate. She's got several. She's going to try to send it into the middle, though. Sanchez tries to jump on it, but it ends up back to Hardy. Beavers maintaining possession. Sending it all the way back toward Julia Mann. Defenders on the move from the Hawks. Julia surveys it. Sends it up there, and it'll be off of Amelia Servin and out of play. Quickly put in by the Hawks. Jimenez back to Dudu. She's looking to the corner. She's got teammates. She's got Beckham over there. She finds her. That's sent right at the goal, and Mann stands very still and waits for it to get to her. Looked like it might have a little bit of height, be a problem for Julia, but it didn't quite get up there, and she just waited for it. Virtually in her tracks, made the play. Sends it out here, takes the big hop. Gallegos tries to get it. That was Nicole Morris on the defensive play. Ends up being out of play and will end up going to the Beavers. And we'll have another substitution, looks like, for AR. Looks like Ellie Abdullah will enter the match for the first time. Sanchez trying to maintain. She pokes it through. Sent down the line, and there's CC Gallegos giving chase. She's got a defender on the track with the angle and puts it out of play. Catherine Smith there with the play. Knocked it out. The Beavers now with a throw in. About as far as they've progressed down the other way here. Herzig Lopez ends up with it. Well defended, though. Tries to get it back. Gallegos jumps it, and she's going to be called, I think, for an offsides. Free kick for the Hawks. Bodied over to Beckham. Beautiful play right there by the Hawks. Beckham going down the side. She's going to send it into the middle. Put away. Nope. Got a whistle. Let's see if they got a penalty there. I think we do. So we got a penalty on the Beavers in the box. We're going to get a penalty kick for the Hawks. So Nicole Morris will take the kick. She sends it to the right, and Mann knocks it away. And Julia Mann knocked it away. It looked like it might have hit the post and went back in, but Julia Mann with the save of the penalty kick right when we go into minute 26. So the Beavers escape that one. The dude throws it in, looking for Beckham on the long throw, and Beckham's running it down. She's got Waltrip, and well done in there by, I think that's Madison Miller who jumped in on that and put it out of play. Substitutions coming in for the Hawks. Got a trio of them. Rena Velasquez is one of them. Natalie Mendoza and Kalani Wilson are the three new players. Pass is cleared out of there by the Beavers. Nicole Morris has it. Going one-on-one with Cece Gallegos. A little push there, and it goes off of Morris. Sanchez with the throw-in, trying to get it to Gallegos. A nice header right there to Eli Abdullah, but she runs it down, and she's in possession. Let's see if she can get it back. She's going to turn around and try to send it over to Gallegos, but it's well defended. Beavers aggressive on it, but the Hawks get it. Watson now with it. She's going to send it all the way for Gallegos, and she is onside as far as I can tell. She clears it out, puts it in the middle, but scooped up by Mujica. Zara Mujica, the goalie. So more of a cross than a shot, but she came out and scooped it up. First chance for the Beavers to actually get something going offensively, and it was Gallegos who was at the forefront. Nice defensive play by Herzig Lopez here. She puts it up to Sanchez, releases it to Watson. Good defensive play by Beckham. Going down the left side, one-on-one. Over to the middle. Beavers, nice job in the middle to get rid of it. Sent it out a little bit too strong, though. And here comes the back line of the Hawks with possession. Working that right side again. That one might be a little bit too strong, though. Let's see. And it goes out of play. It'll be a goal kick for the Beavers. Nope, they're going to call it a corner kick. So Beaver defender must have poked it out. So another corner, this time from the other corner. The right corner for Consumnes. Brenda Jimenez is going to take the corner kick. A freshman from McClatchy High. 28th minute, about to be 29th, and here's Jimenez with the corner. Sends it up high in the middle. Poked out of there. And a wild shot taken, but it ends up being a pass. Beavers, a header left of the goal and away. So a lot of moving around. Looked like a wild shot. It ended up being a pretty good pass. So it ends up being a Julia Mann goal kick. Beavers have escaped a couple of really nice corners from the Hawks so far. So Julia sends it down the left side this time. We're going to have a foul called on the Hawks. So as we go into our 30th minute here in the first half, no score so far. The offensive attacks have come from the Hawks so far. Looks like Emily Hansen has come over here, play on this side. Taken away, the pass down the left side, run down by the Hawks, and that's an offside call. So Beavers with the kick. Going to be about midway on their side of the on their half.
Keep digging. Let's pick up the pace. Keep digging. You got to impose your will. Impose your will, Lady Hawk. Let's go.
Beavers with it at midfield. Gets it to Delaney Watson. She looks around. She sends it for Gallegos. Well defended, but all the way out to midfield again. Trying to send it for Velasquez, who just came in the game. She's working this left side, but the pass is going to go to the right side, but Mann will be able to come out and pick it up. She's going to just fling it this time. She finds a teammate up midfield, sent over to the left side. Well defended by that back line of the Hawks, who jumped on a lot of long passes so far in this one. They send it all the way back down. That one's well defended by the Beavers and sent back to Mann, who tries to find a teammate on the left side. Nicely done, but too strong. And it'll be a throw in for Consumnes River. Beavers with possession now, looking what to do with it, and they've left it out toward the midfield, and it's only Hawks out there. A little give and go action coming up from Consumnes, poked away from behind by ARC. Another looking again, trying the long pass, but another good defensive play. That's Nicole Morris back there. So here's Velasquez. She's going to send it toward goal, poked away by the Beavers, and everybody thought everybody else was going to pick it up, so it ended up with the Hawks with possession. Taken back by the Beavers. Strong play. Sending it all the way back to Julia Mann, who's trying to run it down and barely manages to do so. She saves it and puts it back in play. About 25 yards away, middle of the field. Hawks with possession. Good ball handling, but doesn't get any nearer to the goal, so they go back out toward midfield to kind of reset it and work that right side again. All the way into the corner, but too strong. And a goal kick for the Beavers as we've got subs coming in, it looks like, for both squads. So Katie Kreskinskaya comes back on for the Beavers. Susan Contreras, a freshman from Intercom, coming on for the Hawks. Headed out of there by the Beavers, out of play, so Consumnes will throw it in right around midfield. So Julia Mann puts possession. She's looking for a place to try put it, and she ends up with going into the middle to the Hawks again. That's a nicely defended play right there by ARC. They send it up trying to get it to Kreskinskaya, who's on this right side now. Nice pass up here to Dudu. She looks around. She's got left, center, and right. She decides to go center. Leaves it for teammate. The cross is nobody on the other side, and it's out of play. Nice try by the Hawks on that one. Beautiful pass, but nobody on the other end. I guess that makes it not a beautiful pass, but that's Angelina Ortiz, who has 5 goals and a pair of assists from actually Consumnes Oaks. So she went from Consumnes Oaks to Consumnes River College. Header by Watson ends up cleared out. But again, it's the Hawks in the middle of the field with possession and attacking from that spot. Sent across the front, turn around and shot, and Mann scoops it up again. So a little spinning shot by the Hawks. Didn't get a lot on it. So that was Brenda Jimenez with that shot. Brenda with 3 goals and 3 assists on the season for the Hawks. Trying to find Katie Kreskinskaya with it. Physical play with Dudu, and Kreskinskaya has it. Tries to stop and go maneuver. She's being double teamed now as she goes down the right side. Dudu crosses in front of her and puts out a play, and they call it off of Katie. So well done by Angelina Dudu defensively for the Hawks. That pass almost picked out by Maddie Garcia, went right under her leg. And here come the Hawks again, working that right side with Velasquez coming up on the left side. 1-on-1, right side. And it's going to be, I think, a corner. Poked out of there defensively by Jaden Hardy. Substitution coming on. And they're going to hold off on that substitution, it looks like. We'll have another corner from the right side for the Hawks. Going into minute 37 here in our first half. No score as of yet. Hawks with 99% of the offensive effort in this one, or the threatening effort anyway. Man goes up and has to get it. So Julia tracked that one all the way. A lot of bodies in her way, but she never took her eyes off it and made the catch. Julia trying to find Katie Kreskinskaya again. Emily Hansen comes in, tries to help. Kreskinskaya with it. Picked off by the Hawks. Poked out of play by Amelia Servin against Brenda Jimenez. Going to have a sub before the throw in. Subs for both squads. Like a couplet. So Cece Gallegos comes back in. Hertig Lopez comes back in. So it's Angelina Dudu throwing it in. Brenda Jimenez comes off the pitch on this side as she is subbed out.
Let's work. Let's work. Everybody should be working.
Headed down to Servin trying to run it down, but it's picked out by Mandy Thau, and she'll send it on the right side. Goes down, and the Hawks get by the defender coming in from that right side. Going to put it in the middle. It's right across the goal and misses. Beavers try to clear it out of there. They're going to try to run it down. Hansen runs it down beautifully. Her pass just a little bit too far for Servin. And Thau picks it up and brings it back. Pass out to Velasquez. She goes for goal. Man comes out and gets it. Kind of a half cross, half shot on that one. It couldn't have hurt the Beavers either way, but Julia Mann scoops it up. There was a Hawk attacker coming in if she had misplayed it. Another short, low kick. Poked away and then sent back by the Beavers. That one is, let's see if it's a goal kick. I believe it's going to be a goal kick. Okay. Trying to read the flag of the guy, a couple hundred yards away. If he was going down or if he's going straight at you. Sometimes he's just tricky with it, too. 40th minute here from the Beaver Soccer Stadium. American River College, Consumnes River College. Big 8 conference action. Beavers looking for their first conference win. And the Hawks are looking to go to 3-0. So far, they've had a lot of chances, haven't been able to capitalize on them. Beavers with just the one attack, which ended up in a Gallegos kind of pass shot that was scooped up by Mexico down there. Throw in for CRC. Now they'll swing around to the left side here for the Hawks. Looks like they're going to take a shot. We have going down to the ground, no call. And here come the Beavers now, and they've got numbers. Well defended. Nice job by the Hawks to get back. Beavers send it out to the right side. It's Servin. She sends it in to Kreskinskaya just over her head, trying to head it out of there, and it's Picked up by the Hawks and sent all the way down to the other side. Well defended by the Beavers. They send it back to Julia Mann. Her pass comes back to midfield. Andy Thau's pass a little bit too strong, taken by the Beavers. Keskinskaya, a heavy touch off the long pass, and it goes out of play, and Dadil will throw it in. Velasquez with it. She's going to go and attack from the right. She's one-on-one. Sends it all the way over. She's got two on that side. Well defended by the Beavers, though, and poked out of there. Referee's trying to get out of the way as the Hawks are making some passes. Ends up with the Beavers, and they're sending it out for Kreskinskaya. It's a foot race for Katie now, and she's going to win it, but she's up against three, and a nice sliding tackle by the Hawks. Put that out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Beavers. 42nd minute here from American River Soccer Stadium. Throw-in for the Beavers. Sending it toward the goal. Only Hawks in the way, and it ends up coming back. And Mihika, the goalie, with one of the rare bits of action from her tonight. She comes up and scoops it up, and she'll just roll it to her defensive back line. Pass is headed out of play by Katie Kreskinskaya, so it'll be a throw-in. All the way down. Faith Waltrip playing in the defense. It's a one-on-two situation, and a breakthrough by the Hawks. They're going to get a shot on goal. Mann comes out and knocks it away. Julia Mann once again. It will be a corner for the Hawks, but a great play by Julia Mann, as that was a tough situation. Quinn Ainsley, was on the attack. 5'10" freshman. Velasquez with the corner. Put some air underneath it. Headed off, and Mann's going to get it, but we're going to have a call by the referee already. Violation, penalty. Call it a foul in the box there. So as we go into our 44th minute, here's Julia Mann putting it back in play. As Ainsley came in out of Wheatland High School, and she made an excellent effort. Hick is put all the way back toward Mann, who'll scoop it up as she is under pressure again. Velasquez gets a foot on the free kick. Beavers with it, Kreskinskaya under pressure. Tries to do a give and go, and Katie's looking for Gallegos on the right. Now she's going to the left in her pass away, but she is fouled. And a call about 30 yards away from the goal on the Hawks. It'll be a free kick for the Beavers. See who's going to take that free kick. Probably Delaney Watson or Tori Sanchez. So it's Torrey, and it's over the goal. A little bit of trickery by the Beavers there, but ends up going over the goal. In the final minutes here, or final seconds of the first half. And Sarah Mojica, the goalie for the Hawks, out of Pontypool, Wales. And I know I didn't say that right. She puts it in play. Kreskinskaya with the defensive close. Kept it in. And then a little bit too heavy on the touch by Velasquez. So here's Emily Hansen throwing it in. And we've got halftime. So we're done with 45 minutes to play from the Beaver Soccer Stadium. So far, it's American River College nothing and Consumnes River College nothing. We'll be back with the second half after a short break. You are watching ARC Soccer presented by the Stones Radio Networks.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadium. 33 action-packed home games loaded with fun for the whole family. Local beer, wine, and eats. Fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
Oh, I love baking. I've been doing it my whole life. Grateful Bread was started because I needed a job. Personally, the most rewarding part is about eating it. It always used to seem like bread was just an afterthought, and which was always kind of disappointing. But now, yes, not only people, foodies and people eating, they're expecting better quality, and people notice it, they can see it.
Hi, I'm Monica from Ace Body Shop in Telling. We are a family-oriented business. We've been in business for over 30 years. We are located downtown Lincoln at 333 Lincoln Boulevard in Lincoln, California. We do automotive repair and 24-hour towing. Our phone number is 916-645-2859, or you can find us on the web.
Here at Super Taco, we specialize in authentic Mexican food. One of the reasons we are different from other places is that we make everything from scratch. You get a great value when you come here, large portions and quality food. Our most popular dishes are many different kind of tacos. We have giant burritos, different kinds of enchiladas, and the fajita. If you're ready for real Mexican food, stop in at a Super Taco. We'd love to see you.
Pass flung on and missed. He got him on strikes at 86, the off-speeder. Bruno strikes out the side. Potters get the win 8-5. Sanchez 1-on-4. She gets it back, trying to get it back to Gallegos. What a spin move. Her shot is blocked. She has it controlled, puts in the goal. Witt trying to set it. She sets it over for Molly Harrison, pokes it over. Short set for Barrios, and her slam goes out of play. He's going to look that way. Now he's going to duck down the middle. He's got a guy wide open at the 18 kid. That's Robert Freeman. And Robert's trying to make a couple of moves. He comes back to the 15, comes down to the 10. He gets a block to the 5.
Burt and his broad jump, 99th percentile, all while being in the 96th percentile at weight.
Wow.
So
I know you just had a baby, so you were really into this
I know
percentile
about the
thing.
percentiles,
So you
yeah.
seem very comfortable with that, yeah.
Yeah, this
Yes.
Ooh. Well, you may not see that $10, my friend. That woman does not like to fork over the cash.
I heard him say he'd pay you next Tuesday. So,
That's right. I didn't bring pad and paper, so I don't know what to tell you what's going to happen when I come back.
First
so
of all,
I got to take notes.
we may end up in one, especially on this episode of the Stones and Toys Show.
Oh, snap.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Placer County's best-kept secret is back for another exciting summer at historic McBean Stadium. 33 action-packed home games, loaded with fun for the whole family, local beer, wine, and eats, fireworks, giveaways, theme nights, kids zone, and more. Come join in the fun and enjoy small-town baseball with Major League Entertainment. Tickets on sale now at LincolnPotters.com.
Lincoln Potters Baseball. Come on out and join in the fun.
And welcome back to Beaver Soccer Stadium on the campus of American River College. It is the American River College Beavers against the Consumnes River College Oaks. Oaks. How about the Hawks? It doesn't matter. They didn't score anyway. Nobody did. It is 0-0, as they say, as we start our second half. Now the Hawks, who've had most of the chances, they're going to go from our left to our right. The Beavers will be going from right to left. The first half played mostly on the defensive end for the American River College Beavers. I would say about 90% on that end, as a matter of fact, as the Hawks had a bunch of shots on goal. Julian Mann came through with about 3 perfect saves, including one on a penalty kick, to keep this game scoreless. And right away we've got a foul on the Beavers and a free kick from the right side. Looks like Alana Smith is going to take the free kick here. All her teammates in the upper left corner of the box. She sent it at the goal. And it is poked in, and a goal for the Hawks. See if we can get who's on the other end of that one. So 1-0 Hawks. As Alana Smith delivered it. So a 0-0 halftime score quickly becomes 1-0 in favor of the Hawks. And was Catherine Smith with the goal. Off Alana Smith's pass. Her free kick. So Catherine Smith with the goal. Her third on the season. Hawks coming down the right side. Beautifully weighted pass there. Help on the defensive end for the Beavers, and Julia Mann will come out and scoop it up. She sends it back up the middle. Let's see if there's a little urgency on the Beavers this half. They send that one up to Gallegos. The pass is a little too strong. Julia Mann will get it. Beavers try to keep it in, but they can't do it, so it'll be a throw in for the Hawks, who strike in the first minute of the second half. Catherine Smith, a sophomore from Consumnes High School, with the goal. Hawks switching it over to the right side now. Well defended by the Beavers. Now switch to the left side. Back to the middle, back to the right. Good move, a shot. No, it's a pass across. It's got someone on the other side. Beckham, I believe, but she is going to be called offsides. Hawks taking their time again, and they're working that right side. Alana Smith going down the right side, and she can't handle the pass, a little bit behind her. It'll be a throw in for ARC. Pass picked out by Servin. Strong defense and taken away by number 16. That is Natalie Cervantes. She gets it up the field. All the way over to that left side. Beckham works on that side. One-on-one defense is pretty good, taken away and cleared out of play. So it'll be a throw in for the Hawks on that left side. Dew throwing it in. Headed out by the Beavers, taken over by the Hawks, and the shot over the top of the goal. So it'll be a kick for Julia Mann again. Brenda Jimenez with the shot attempt, but it was too high. Beavers trying to get the free kick out by midfield, but it's out of play and thrown in by the Hawks and Beckham over there on that left side. ARC clears it out. Got a little bit of space there on the right side. Quickly defended, though, by the Hawks. One-on-one taken away by the Beavers. Poked out of play. Let's see. They're going to call it off of the Beavers. Emily Hansen with the defense here on Angelina Ortiz. Ortiz working the right side, give and go, and it is going to be a little bit too far for a throw in for the Beavers. Ortiz with 5 goals and a pair of assists. Beavers misplay the throw in, and so it'll be Alana Smith throwing it in. Comes back to her. She had the assist on the goal in the 46th minute. It put the Hawks up 1-0. Beavers jump a pass, but the touch is a little bit too heavy. Hawks coming up the left side. Send it out toward the top of the box and cleared out of there by ARC. Out toward midfield. Still going after it. A little too strong. Hawks clear it. Ortiz will run it down here in front of us. Comes back to the middle under heavy pressure and knocked to the ground, although it wasn't really much of a knock. It was kind of a nudge to the ground, but she'll get the free kick from about 30 yards away. And let's see who takes it. Natalie Morris has taken a couple of them today, or excuse me, Nicole Morris has taken a couple of them today. Looks like it'll be her or Ortiz. So it will be Nicole Morris. Freshman from Franklin High School in Elk Grove. The whistle blows and she's sending it toward the goal. Man gets up in the air and it's over the top of the goal. Comes down on top, just out of the outstretched hands of Julia Mann, but fortunately for the Beavers, a little bit too high. And a beautiful try by Nicole Morris, but it will end up being another goal kick for Julia Mann. Beavers not using Julia Mann. She's passing it to a couple of her back four mates, and they're trying to get it upfield that way. Ends up being out of play off of Consumnes, so it'll be a throw-in. I was trying to get it to Ortiz. Here comes Julia Mann, and she's got it. Tried to leave that one out for Angelina Ortiz to run to it, but Mann sniffed it out and came out and scooped it up. And in minute number 56, Beavers down 1-0. Julia will put it back in play. And Ortiz tries to get around the defender. She's got a half a step. Taking it toward the end line, trying to get it toward goal. It goes out of play. It's going to end up, I think, with a goal corner kick in the right side. Rosalie Beckham will take it. Freshman out of McClatchy High, out of the right corner, so it'll be swinging. It'll be an outswinger going away from goal. Goes all the way through, misses everybody somehow. Run down by the Hawks. Left side, there's a cross coming back across. A header just misses to the right, and I think they're going to call offsides on the Hawks. '57th minute here from Beaver Soccer Stadium. CC Gallegos trying to run this one down. I don't think she's going to make it. It'll end up being a throw-in for Alana Smith. Ortiz trying to do another give and go and set that one out for her, but that's going to be too strong and go out of play. Gallegos Trying to get it to herself. Sanchez comes up with it. Cece has it now. She's going to send it down the middle. Taken away by the Hawks, and they turn around and come back down the middle. Nice pass there. Ortiz with it, right side. She'll bring it back toward the middle. Nice cross with the left foot. Just a little bit too strong, though. It'll end up a goal kick. Like we got a substitution for the Beavers. So Beavers make their first sub. Looks like it might be Jaden Hardy. It is Jaden Hardy. So she is back on the pitch. And again, the goal kick is taken right away by the Hawks. So they've done multiple times here, turned goal kicks into their own offense. Beautiful pass there. Has got somebody ahead, but it is ahead because she was offsides. So Beavers will put it in play.
Gotta get up on it.
That kick goes at least all the way through to the other side before it's picked up by the Hawks. They're sending it out for Ortiz again on the right side. And the referee, I don't know if he was going to call a corner kick, but he fell down. No, he's calling goal kick. Hopefully he's all right. Took a little stumble in the corner there. He knew everybody was watching him, so he kind of thinking, hey, I hope Stones McCoy's camera's got all that. We'll send it to him as a blackmail. Make a couple of bucks out of it. Kick once again taken back by the Hawks. Beavers will have to put it out of play. So they are really having a problem getting the ball in play past midfield as Smith will throw it in. It comes back to Smith. She sends it to the left side, away from goal. Well defended over there by ARC, but their pass taken back. Beaver throw in. And ball from the Hawks, so it'll be a free kick for the Beavers. Watson puts it in play quickly to Servin. Foul, it'll be a free kick again. Referee's going to take a closer look at this one. Maybe deliver a stern word or two. Already a yellow card for Mandy Thau, number 4, for the Beavers, or for the Hawks. That was early on in this match. 62nd minute here, 1-0. Beavers try to get it into the attacking area. It's poked away by the Hawks. They're going to send it all the way out here to the right side to Angelina Ortiz, and she's got a wide open field before she encounters the defense of the Beavers. She's about 25 yards away. She sends it over to the left side. A little bit too strong, fortunately, for ARC, and they'll get a throw in. So Ortiz, with 5 goals and 2 assists, had a lot of green to run on right there before she ran into the back line of the Beavers. That cross is cleared out of there. Sent up to Cece. She gets around one, but poked away by the second defender. Hawks again switch it around to the right side. Get it back into the middle. Tough handle right there. Here comes reinforcement for the Beavers from the back line to try to help out on the defensive effort. The Hawks working that left side all the way to the corner. Cross comes in. One head gets on it for the Beavers, and it's cleared out of there again by ARC. Let's see if they can maintain possession, but the Hawks back line jumps in there to get it. Tori Sanchez knocked it out of there, cleared it out for ARC. But here come the Hawks back again, and they're working that middle of the pitch. A give and go, a beautiful give and go, and we're going to have a no call there. It looked like one of the Hawks went in there, and she was overturned, but no call from the referee, who was about 15 yards away, so he had a good look at it. No call there, and a kick for Julia Mann. Errant pass ends up to the Beavers, trying to do a little give and go on that right side, but it goes out of play. As we come into minute 65, we're going to have a substitution this time for CRC. That's Reina Velasquez coming in. Another attack down the left side. Some physical defense by the Beavers, and the ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Hawks. There's a cross, and it doesn't find anybody. The Hawks will run it down, though. Still working in the right corner, poked away by the ARC defense. Went off the Hawks attacker, so the Beavers with throw in. Trying to clear it, trying to cross it, but deflected off a Hawk, and then I think we're going to have a foul called on Tori Sanchez. End up with a free kick at about 25 yards or so away. So this, we've seen a couple of strong kicks from further away than that. Let's see what the Hawks decide to do. It looks like it's going to be Brenda Jimenez taking it. Number 13. Out of McClatchy. She sends it to the left of goal. It's headed out of there by the Beavers. Strong play by ARC, sending it up here, and it's a one-on-one situation and getting by the defender. That's Ellie Abdul with a beautiful pass. CC Gallegos trying to maintain control and can't, and it's cleared out of there. Abdullah with a beautiful pass, a beautiful way getting open, and tried to get it to Gallegos. Just a little too strong, and a substitution coming in. Looks like Abdullah will be leaving the pitch. And coming in is Maddie Garcia. For the Hawks, they'll bring Kalani Wilson back in the game. Beavers with it, trying to get it out toward the top of the box. It's headed out of there by the Hawks. Beavers back with it. Shot coming up. It's going to be far right, though, and it'll be run down. It might have been a deflection, so Mojica's going to run it down, and it goes out. Kalani Wilson's a freshman out of Sheldon High School. She is in the match. Working this right side where we had Angelina Ortiz. Beavers throw in. Just on the Hawks side of the field. Beavers attacking down that right side, poked away. And the Hawks come out with possession. They're going to send it up to the middle. We have Wilson on this right side. And Beavers jump in front of that pass. Beautiful job by ARC. Light tackle well done by the Hawks, but it'll be a Beaver throw-in in the Beaver offensive area here. Trying to get something going. A couple of sniffs of offense so far in this second half as we're in minute number 69 from the Beaver Soccer Stadium. Consumnes 1, Beavers 0. Hawks have a stout defense. They only average allowing a half a goal a game while scoring 2.5. Beavers got the throw in from the side, trying to hit it into the middle. Picked off by the back line, sent out toward midfield. Nice job by the Beavers defensively. They try to send it up the side. And ends up being a throw in right about midfield. I think we're getting a foul on ARC. So a free kick from just beyond midfield for CRC. Nicole Morris will take it, number 10. Ali Abdullah returns to the match for the Beavers. And it'll be Susan Contreras coming back on the pitch for the Hawks, the freshman from Intercom. Beavers trying to get possession of it out toward midfield, but well done by the Hawks to grab it back. 71st minute of play here. Hawks lead 1-0. That pass is poked out there by the Beavers. Let's see, they've got possession, trying to send it. Well defended, but again, Sanchez. They send it all the way over to the side. Kalani Wilson closes it down as Matty Garcia was on the run. The newcomer Contreras has it, her and Wilson, as Wilson sends it down toward goal and it's put out of there by the Beavers. So it will be Contreras with the throw in. She gets it back, sends it in toward the middle. Nice little pass to the corner, well defended by the Beavers though. Got back by Wilson, she puts it out. Trying to cross it, but it's poked all the way out of there by ARC. Shot on goal, we're going to get a penalty, I believe, on the Beavers. See, I think it was outside of the box, the penalty, so it will not be a penalty kick, but it will be right outside the box. A trio of Hawks there, and Nicole Morris is one of them. Velasquez, I believe, is another one. It's Morris taking it and goes high and wide and over the fence into the night. So as we enter minute 73 here, the Beavers trail by 1, and they will put it in play. Here come the Hawks back in attack after another free kick, or another goal kick. off a couple of deflections, and Julia Mann will get it on a big hop. She's looking for Gallegos, who has it, turns on it, sends it out toward the middle of the pitch. Servin tries to get into the middle, nicely done. Poked out to Gallegos. He's trying to get it back to where it came from, couldn't do it, and it ends up with Kalani Wilson here about midfield with Emily Hansen on the defense. Wilson goes right, she comes left, the zigzag move puts her down the side with Hansen still in pursuit. Emily cuts her off and puts it out of play. It'll be a throw in for the Hawks. Nice defensive play by the Beavers and knocked out away. They've got Sanchez in the middle, trying to maintain control against pressure. Taken away, taken back, taken away again, and here come the Hawks. Down that left side. Back to the middle. The shot on goal is going to be a little wide to the right. Headed away by Hansen and out of play. So it'll be a throw in for the Hawks. Kalani Wilson will do the honors. No. And short. Gallegos comes back with a beautiful defensive play, and then Hansen with a nice move, but her pass is picked off in the back line and sent back into the middle of the pitch. Delaney Watson ends up with it. She's going to send one down the right side. A little bit too strong, though, and it'll go out of play. Good idea, but just a little too strong with the pass. Substitutions for the American River College Beavers. Okay, Cheeseman, I believe, has just come in. Stumble by the defender, and now here comes a 2-on-3 situation for the Hawks. Still within the right side. Now they give it over to Kalani Wilson. She's going to take a shot across. No, it's a pass across, beautifully done, and it's an offside. Looked like she was going to take a shot. She found a teammate, but the teammate opened because she was offside. So the Beavers quickly put it back into play under pressure, and here come the Hawks to poke it away. I think we're going to have a foul on the Beavers. Free kick coming up from the left side. Just outside the box, probably 20, 25 yards away from that left wing area. 77th minute here. Hawks lead this 1-0. They have provided 98% of the offense in this match. Beavers have done a good job to hold them to 1, but another threatening scenario here. Sent into the box and headed a couple of times, ends up on the foot of a Hawk, but poked away, and then they're going to send it back to the midfield area. Sent back into the middle. Poked away by the Beavers and maintained. Here's Wilson again on the right side. There's a shot on goal right there, but it's right at Julia Mann. So here's Mann again, trying to get that one out toward midfield. Beavers ended up with it, but their first pass is picked off. They're going to send it over the head of Jaden Hardy to Kalani Wilson here. Hardy closes it out. Wilson gets it back with the left foot, puts it into the middle, but it's well defended by the Beavers and cleared out. Good defensive pressure by the Beavers, but it's a throw-in for the Hawks. And a substitution, I think, for the Hawks as well. Natalie Mendoza is coming back in from Laguna Creek High School, the freshman. She is back on the pitch here in minute number 79. So Mendonza back on the pitch, and here we go. Good pressure on the pass. Poked away by the Beavers and then deflected. Let's see who it was off. It was off of the Hawks, so it'll be a throw-in for ARC. So they've got about 10 minutes in this one. And Cheeseman tries to poke it away, and she does. Out in the middle, let's see if Gallegos can get to it. No, nicely done by the Hawks. Contreras sends it down. Hardy pokes it away. Mendonza with it. Wilson in the corner. Eyes across, puts it down low, and it's poked away out right toward Cheeseman. She's got a one-on-one situation. She tries to get it upfield, and she is fouled. So it'll be a free kick for the Beavers. That's going to be on Susan Contreras committing the foul. And Jaden Hardy will put it in play. We are in the 80th minute here, so the Beavers have about 10 to try to tie this one up or take the lead. Clever pass to Kalani Wilson there. She's trying to keep it in play and get it back to a teammate. Give and go situation. Into the middle. Switches it to the left side for the Hawks. They're going to send that one toward the goal, and Julie Mann comes up. I thought maybe it was, the idea was a cross, but ended up being too close to Julia Mann, and she gobbles it up. Beavers trying to send one down to Cece Gallegos. It gets past the defender. One defender gets two, hit the ground, poked away now. So a couple of players hit the ground, but ends up with the Hawks with possession. They were mounting an offense down that left side, so the Beavers poking out of play. But it's about trying to get some offense for ARC here in the final 9 minutes or so as they trail 1-0. Substitution coming in as Kalani Wilson will leave the pitch. I believe that's Quinn Ainsley coming back in, or Quinn Ainsley. Throw in now for the Beavers. Throw it right to the Hawks. A little too strong on the pass. It'll end up coming over here to number 6. That's Angelina Ortiz, who's back in. She's working on two, puts it out in the middle. Nicely defended by the Beavers, but retained, and then sent back to Ortiz on the right wing. She once again turns it into the middle with a pass, which is found its mark, but the shot is wide left, or wide right. Cheeseman tries to put a foot on that one and gets through her, and is picked up and thrown in by Susan Contreras. Ortiz working that right side again. With the left foot sends it in, but it's headed out of there by the back line of the defense for the Beavers. And looks like Jaden Hardy is going to grab it. She's got a little bit of open space, and she gets past one defender. She sends it down the left side, but nobody there. And it'll be Mahika picking it up for the Hawks. So a good run by Jaden Hardy. She had 3 around her, let to go to the left side, but Cheeseman couldn't get there. Comes into the middle. Hardy on the other side. Clears it. Foul on the Beavers, so it'll be a free kick for the Hawks. 84th minute here from the American River Soccer Stadium. Last time we were here, it was Modesto on the winning end of the 1-0 score. This time right now, it's the Consumnes River Hawks doing the same thing. The only goal in the game was by Catherine Smith in the first minute, right after half, on a free kick from Alana Smith. Cheeseman on the defense. Give and go for Consumnes River. Right side got past one, tries to send it in the middle, cleared out of there by ARC. And a foul, a pretty clear foul right there as Cheeseman went flying to the ground. So it'll be a free kick for the Beavers, 85th minute. Susan Contreras with the foul. Laney Watson will do the honors. Looks around. She's got Maddie Garcia and Lagaya Cheeseman to her left. She goes to her right. And that one's cleared out of there by the back line of the Hawks. Trying to find a teammate, but a little bit too strong, so it'll be a throw-in. Looks like Ariana Alvarado's coming back in. Sophomore from Elk Grove High School, back on the pitch. Another sub coming in for the Hawks. That is Brenda Jimenez coming back in. Beavers sending it up the middle. Nothing but Hawks in the way, though. And they come back down the middle on a run. Connie Wilson back in, and she has possession. Sent down the middle again. Pushed away by the back line, but the shot was going to be taken, deflected off the Beavers. Trying to run it down. 4 on the way. Hawks come up with it. Cross from the right side, headed out of there by ARC. And sent up here down the left side, but nobody here for the Beavers. Gallegos closes in. Cheeseman in the way of that. She pumps it down the left side. It stays in play. Gallegos with the run out. And we're going to send it over to Mahika in goal. She switches sides, gets it way over to the left side. Gives the team some breathing room. They send it down that left side. It's deflected by ARC but retained. Into the middle. Nice defensive play by the Beavers to knock that one out. Another sub coming in for the Hawks. 87th minute of action here. Throw in for Consumnes River. Heavy touch, nice play right there. That was Alvarado with it. She puts it up with the left foot, but it's wide right and scooped up by Julie Mann. Just a couple minutes here for the Beavers to put something together. Try to knot this one up and get out of here with the draw. Manny Garcia trying to run that one down. Can't get to it, but Ortiz has it. See, she was out of play, so a break for the Beavers there because I think Manny Garcia was running it down because it was going to go out off of her. So Jaden Hardy will throw it in to Cheeseman. Cheeseman and Ortiz fighting for it. Ends up with the Hawks. Foul is called against Cheeseman. So a free kick right at midfield for the Hawks. Set down toward the middle. That was Catherine Smith with that. He scored the only goal so far in this one. Hawks trying to make it 2, though, as they have possession out on their side of midfield. Run down by the Beavers, but they're going left side. Crosses it in the middle. Finds someone, but poked out, and Julia Mann right in the way. So not really a shot attempt again, but headed toward goal, and Mann scoops it up on a bounce, but she's got to do something with it as time is dwindling quickly for the Beavers. Beavers trying to get something going. That's a deflection. I think that's going to go out of play. So that will be a throw-in for the Beavers here on the Hawks side of the pitch. Sent over and popped out of there by the back line. Coming down the left side again, the Hawks. I think that's Ainsley over there. And it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for CRC. So that was Quinn Ainsley, the freshman out of Wheatland, 5'10". Sub coming on for the Beavers and for the Hawks. I think that's Katie Kreskinskaya coming back in. Alana Smith returned for the Hawks. It'll be a free kick for the Beavers. Hawks switching sides. Lonnie Wilson has it, and it's poked away by the Beavers, but maintained by Consumnes. And that is the end of our match. So another tremendous defensive effort by Julia Mann and the Beavers, but fall just short because couldn't get any offense going. Give credit to the Hawks as they come out here. Our final score, Consumnes River 1, American River Beavers nothing. Beavers are back here next Tuesday at 6 o'clock start. We will be right here on Stones Radio Network to bring that one to you. A really enjoyable match out here from Beaver Soccer Stadium, but give the Hawks the credit. They move to now 8-2-3 and 3-0-1 in conference play. The Beavers are now 6-7-1 and 0-4 in conference. So thanks for watching us on the Stones Radio Networks, and we will talk to you next time for American River College Soccer presented by the Stones Radio Networks. Good night, everybody.